Riders attacked day 2 of the Sepang Test with intent, chasing lap times and valuable data from the outset, but track time was cut short as rain brought running to a premature close. While a few riders did venture out in the wet conditions, the key stories had already been written for the day. At Yamaha, it was nothing short of a disaster. Having already lost Fabio Quartararo to injury during the test, things went from bad to worse on Wednesday. Not a single M1 managed to complete a lap, with engine issues sidelining the entire Iwata factory fleet. Technical Director Max Bartolini confirmed urgent discussions are ongoing with colleagues in Italy and Japan as Yamaha race against time to ensure this isn't the end of their Sepang testing altogether. Honda, by contrast, had plenty to smile about. Joan Mir was the standout performer, becoming the first rider of the test to dip into the 156s. His 156.874 not only put him fastest on day 2, but it also marked Honda's quickest ever lap around Sepang. His day 2 P1 also saw a Honda sit atop of a testing session for the first time since the 2022 Mandalika test. Luca Marini and Johan Zarco finished further down the order, while rookie Diogo Moreira endured another tough day. Still feeling the effects of a heavy crash on Tuesday, he was forced to stop and start throughout the session, a challenging introduction to life in MotoGP for the Brazilian. Ducati had a quieter day overall. VR46 riders Franco Morbidelli and Fabio Di Giannantonio slotted into 2nd and 3rd respectively, but the factory squad stayed largely under the radar. Pecco Bagnaia ended the day in P8 with Marc Marquez P15, neither managing to complete a full long run or sprint simulation. Gresini's Alex Marquez also had his issues, crashing at turn 5. KTM continued their positive momentum. Pedro Acosta and Maverick Vinales both finished inside the top 5, each setting laps in the low 157s, quicker than KTM's previous fastest ever lap time at Sepang. Brad Binder was the lowest placed KTM, his tougher day compounded by a couple of messy practice starts. Vinales took advantage of the rain to spin some wet laps in the afternoon, while Acosta took to the track with an updated front fairing earlier in the day. Over at Aprilia, Marco Bezzecchi once again led the charge as the top RSGP runner, but the real talking point came from the back of his bike. A radical new aerodynamic concept, a hedgehog-like rear appendage, made its debut in the Noale factory garage. It is a bold and eye-catching innovation, and one we expect to see more of as the season develops. So that's a wrap then on a relatively quiet day 2 in Sepang as the rain hit late on. The final day of testing takes place on Thursday, with teams and riders eager to make up for lost time. We'll see you then.